Hey guys, gonna be doing some more Rimworld today. Now, if anyone here tunes in for my normal Monday and Tuesday streams, you'd notice I wasn't streaming either the last 2 days. And I didn't stream last Thursday either. Now, last Thursday was planned. I had said about it in advance. That was because of my father's birthday. But the real great thing, my internet got knocked out, like right around an hour or two after stream on Wednesday, and just didn't come back. And it turned out that my router had completely fried. I thought that it was something else, and my internet service provider thought it was something else too, until finally I just said, well, can you check out my router if I bring it into one of your locations? They said, sure, brought it in. Sure enough, it was completely destroyed pretty much on the inside. We're thinking it may have been a short circuit or something. I don't know. Point is, I didn't realize about it until yesterday. Or rather, I realized something was wrong, but I didn't know what was wrong until yesterday, when I finally went in with the router, got a replacement router, set it up, took maybe 5 minutes, and it was fixed, but I wasn't able to stream yesterday or the day before because of it. But enough about that. You're here for Rimworld, so let's play Rimworld, shall we? But I just wanted to say that so that you know why I've been gone for the last 3 stream days. You know, 1 was planned, 2 were not. But that shouldn't be a problem anymore. But now we're back into Rimworld. We've still got the pile of useless wood in here, and a decent amount of wood still saved up. We gotta rebuild these steel traps from last time. There's just a couple missing at this point. And we are still working on a new prison setup. Once we have this new prison setup, this is gonna be specifically for prisoners who we actually, like, care about their happiness. Prisoners whom are just blood bags will probably not be in there because there's not really any point. I mean, they're gonna have their legs chopped off for a reason. It's that they can't try and break out. So the ones over here are staying here. I might make a different room for them, but they're staying out of this area. But for now, NG's just working on removing roofs because we had that happen last time with the toxic fallout. That was a fun experience. So why don't we go ahead and we can have a roof there. So yeah, let me just remove roof areas as they're being finished. Paid smoke spewer. 4 turrets, a mortar, and 2 wasters in exchange for a persona core. I don't really want that. Persona cores aren't that hard to come around. Once you get an allyship with someone, you can just request one, and you'll get a quest. So, not worth doing it right now. In the future, maybe. Unless we go for a royal ascent. Okay, there we go. We finally got the last of the roofs gone. So NG can work on finishing up the prison. We are going to need to get power in here, and I am going to use hidden conduits, even though I haven't been using it before. The reason for this being, I'm not going to build them under the walls, because I'm pretty sure it mines out the walls if I do. So, I'm just going to build it like this. And may as well just start using... May as well start using them everywhere from now on. It's a bit of extra steel, but we've got 2,167 saved up, so it should be fine for now. Now, we have everyone at full health, so I'm going to accept this crypto drone hack. Now, Edmund, go ahead and hack this. Now, thankfully, the quest says we're getting imps attacking us, which is it's a good and a bad thing. It's bad because fire beats our well, it beats our vampires, but it's good because at least in melee combat we can beat them when they aren't using their fire breath. Also, how did this Muffalo die? Oh, toxic buildup. Oh, that's a good point. Actually, I should allow like everything. I'm trying to avoid allowing the wood. That way, any things that died from toxic buildup, we can actually use their bodies. Because for some reason, that's safe. Not sure why. Also, dementia. Because of toxic buildup, I'm assuming, yep. Oh, wow. Yeesh. Poor animals, honestly. Edmund is going to be low on sleep and food. Actually, he's not low on sleep. He's going to be low on food. Also, he got rebuffed by Ameki. He is in a relationship, my guy. You gotta stop flirting with people. I will have NG come and help him with her gun once the raids are almost here. Once it says 1 hour. I'm actually sending her over early because I forgot about travel time. So let's get her in like a good position. I'm gonna say here is probably good. And she didn't happen to bring over a meal for Edmund. Okay, so the imps are down here. They've got a bunch of bows. Okay, I'll actually have her stand here. This will be better cover. And we'll just have Edmund keep doing this. Now, ideally, we want them to use their fire breath on her because she doesn't take as much fire damage as he does. Good job hitting the Muffalo. You're just gonna whiff everything. Keep shooting the one you already injured, actually. Okay, there you go, got one. We'll prioritize the people with worse cover. Now, she doesn't have a shield belt because, you know, ranged, so obviously Edmund would be safer than her if he went in, but I'm worried about the fire breath. She does have a scratch scar still on her torso. I forgot about that. Yeah, see, he just got saved from an arrow. Everyone is just whiffing everything. Thankfully, left eye permanent injury over there. Okay, go ahead and start going for renovative or whatever, because that one should bleed down pretty soon. But yeah, we want to get this hacked as soon as possible. Because the sooner it's hacked, the less raids we're going to have to deal with. Good work. Now go for them. Wow, that's pretty good shots there. So this one should be coming down soon. Oh, we're getting raided by Neanderthals who are attacking immediately. That's a massive amount of them, too. And they're smart, so they're going to be avoiding traps. Why do I always get bullshit to happen to me during a timed sequence like this? Okay. NG, you're going to have to fall back. Wait, I don't need to forbid that. Edmund, just keep going, and you can use the jump away when they get too close. If worse comes to worse, we fail this quest. I'm fine failing the quest if we keep our characters. Yeah, we're not finishing this quest in time. Let's just get out of here. Of course, Edmund caught on fire because they can't just go 3 seconds without using fire breath. Come on. Come on, stop being on fire, Edmund. You're going to die if you don't stop. Okay, long jump. Now. Come on. Stop being on fire. Why does imps... why do the imps have to always show up when I have a fucking moron who doesn't know how to stop running? Okay, they're going to kidnap him, and we cannot let them kidnap him. NG, back out. Everyone, back out. Ameki, you're going to be on instantaneous jump onto him duty. You know what? Actually, NG, stay out here. Pig, stay out here. Ameki can go in and save him quickly. We'll coagulate his wounds, and then we'll pick him up and carry him. He's still burning to death as well. Put him out. Yeah, put him out. Pick that up. I don't care about the meal that much, but I'm just unforbidding it so I don't forget later. And you long jump while carrying him. Yes. Okay, thank goodness. And that is why we do things this way. Here, actually, you don't need to be drafted for that. Oh, I do not want to do melee combat versus you guys, but you're gonna make me, aren't you? Okay, leave Edmund there. We just need to... Okay, well, never mind. They changed their mind. NG, rescue your husband. While these guys kill themselves on the traps. Okay, there we go. Now, who's the next best researcher? Let's see. 3, 5, 11. Emeki, I should have known. Emeki. All of these people died, so you can't drink from any of them. So you need to go blood feed from these guys. Get your blood back up. Mad Alpaca, good for you. Don't care. Okay. And we need to get the fuck over here. More blood. And the quest failed. Okay. I didn't think I'd be able to succeed with it being on fire like that, but I still thought I'd try. Well. Oh well. I fucking hate imps. That's the moral of this story. Imps are awful and genuinely just the worst. They're not even good to have in your colony because the fire, you can just have a flamethrower and it does the same thing. It's bad to fight them, bad to have them. Truly an awful species. Well, it's not ideal having quests fail, but it is way better than it could have been. Could have been a death. Edmund didn't suffer any permanent damages, did he? No. Okay, good. And NG, she still has the scratch scar, but otherwise we're fine. Now we have these death rest capacity serums. Also, Edmund's starving, because for some reason he is not getting up to eat, and no one is giving him any food. Heaven knows why. Because no one's a doctor. Okay. NG. Feed him. I thought that was going to say involuntary death rest, and I was about to be angry. An ancient complex. How close is it? That's very close. Okay, I might go for that. Ah, man, that was just terrible. Truly awful. But on the bright side, we got a bunch of human flesh for more meals. And some pemmican, I guess, for emergency meals. Did go through a lot of our steel from these traps, though. I do like how it said they were smart enough to avoid our traps and proceeded to all walk directly into the traps. Very smart. Edmund, how long until you can stand? I think you just suffered a lot of leg damage, yeah. Yeesh. Plus your consciousness and breathing are awful. Partially because you've got malnutrition again. Oh boy. Feed your husband before worrying about the steel traps. Julian is inspired. He's a prisoner. Okay. I know prisoners could be inspired. Inspired taming from Pig. Can he even... He's only got a 4 in handling. That's... Who cares? So... Let's, Can you please haul the book? Let's see, NG is reinstalling all of those traps we blew through. That's gonna take a while. Would it be worth having extra steel traps built just so I can do reinstall and not have to worry about this? Nah, probably not, because I'd still have to spend the time building them. It's just that I wouldn't have to worry about my defenses being down while doing so. But I've already got a large enough amount of defenses that it should be fine as is. Whatever. We don't worry about it. We leave that problem for when it's going to be an issue that we can't come back from. Speaking of issues we can't come back from, why don't you clean the fridge? Before we get everyone to get sick from the food and then everyone's vomiting and we lose. Same with the dining room. We got a nice amount of eggs as well. Most of them are unfertilized too, which is strange. Shouldn't we have... Do we have no males? Oh no, we have 2 roosters. Okay, that explains it. Well, that's a lot of food for us. It's a whole lot of food for us. My goodness. 127. Well, we've got food under lock and key, I guess. That's good to know. We don't have to worry about food anytime soon. Edmund's fully healed. Okay. So, game plan. Since Edmund is fully healed, I'm going to send him to the ancient thing alone. Now, the reason why I'm doing it alone is because I'm going to get his hemogen topped up. And if something goes wrong, I'm just going to have him jump away. The reason I'm sending him alone when there is the risk for that causing issues is simple. I do not want to have raiders show up and have nobody here to defend the base. So I am going to send him alone. That may not be the best plan, but it's my plan. If I had more people, I would be more than happy to send more people, but I don't want to send half of my fucking group. Especially when my group is only 4 people. So you can bring 2 meals, so you have 2 days of food. The cloth bedroll, just in case, 2 hemogen packs. Okay. 1 day's worth of food is fine. Have a good one, Edmund. Please do not die on your way. Or really at all, not just on your way. Workers for Ithne. Send 1 colonist for 13 days and get a silent neuroformer. You know? I actually might accept that later. I'm going to wait until Edmund's back, but I think I'll give Pig, because Pig doesn't do much. I mean, he is our butcher, so, but like, we have all this food butchered up. We don't need to worry about that. And plus, if in an emergency, Engie can obviously butcher. Anyone can butcher. Manhunting red foxes. How many of them? 11. Thank goodness we have enough traps. Edmund, please investigate the ancient complex. I know you're sleeping, but come on. Engie, you fucking moron. Okay. Engie, please do not tell me you're going to die because of this. Wow, really? Okay, now just come in here. Let as many of them through as need to come through. Pig, help. Okay. Forgot my colonists are morons. Now, who is the next best at doctoring? 2 and 0. Okay. Get in a bed. I need to stop you from bleeding. Edmund, how are you doing? Almost there. I wish that they could do coagulate on themselves, but I can understand how that'd be a bit overpowered. Okay. Let's hope that the industrial complex doesn't go as badly as the other shit has gone today. I mean, yeah, it still could have been worse. There's a lot of things that happened today that weren't the worst case scenario, just bad case scenario. Okay, I'm going to, I guess, go north first. Mechanoids. I would have preferred, actually, you know what? No, Mechanoids is fine. Edmund doesn't have a sword. He never picked it back up. An 18 in melee, but with no weapon. You know what? At least blunt works well against mechanoids. So after he's punched this one to death, he's gonna tend himself. And then we're gonna hope to find, oh no, actually instead of hoping to find something, why don't I craft him a weapon? He can craft, right? He needs 4 in crafting. Okay, well, let's hope to find a weapon. That's not a weapon, but that's good to have, I guess. Orbital power beam targeter. Again, not a weapon per se, but I guess it could work as one. I can't carry that much uranium. Security crate. Well, that'll be what sets off the Scorcher. Packaged survival meals, really? And another Scorcher. Okay. Edmund needs a weapon. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna take him out here. Let's figure this out. What melee weapon could I have him make for himself? We're gonna actually have to like build a smithy using some steel. Is there any steel anywhere here, or am I gonna have to like deconstruct the wall? I can't deconstruct those walls. I can't deconstruct any walls. So I can't build a smithy, which means I'm gonna have to work with a club because I'm going to have to use a crafting spot. Well, a club's better than nothing. Let's make it out of wood, because I believe that's literally the only thing we can do it at. Wait, no, I could do uranium. I could do uranium. I just need 40 and there's 56 here. Thank goodness. A uranium club isn't awful. It's bad, don't get me wrong, but it's not awful. It could be much worse. So he has tattered apparel. Oh, Edmund does. Wear your clothing. Pick up the Luciferium. Okay. Let's take out the Scorcher. Thankfully, with that high melee skill he's got, and with a uranium club, he should do decent damage. Okay, yeah. Thank fuck. Now go ahead and tend yourself. And then next up, we'll go up here. We need to clear out all these things before allowing the security thing to go off. Because I do not want it going off and then all of them coming in on top of me and destroying me. We have the Luciferium as well, which I don't want to use, but it's a nice thing to have, I guess. Yeah, Uranium Club is not the worst weapon. I definitely would like it if I had like a Zeus Hammer. A Zeus Hammer would be ideal against these fucking things. But, oh well. Edmund's doing this without getting too hurt as well, which is always nice. One more crate before the big one. More package survival meals. So you know what? How about you eat one? You earned it. A Psychic Insanity Lance. Okay, well, this wasn't a bad raid, I'd say. I think we did pretty well here. Things could have gone much worse. For travel supplies, let's take all the package survival meals too, just to keep them with us. Take all the uranium, because there's not much left anymore. And we'll send it. That could have gone a lot worse. Let's stop making this for colonists, or make this for colonists again, by the way, instead of medical. That way, everything is solved. I think all the manhunting animals are gone. Yeah, they are, so we can go back to unrestricted. I can't believe I forgot to change the settings, and NG just goes, I'm going to walk outside with some steel now. All the times to do it. Couldn't have been a worse one. I keep forbidding that door and then remembering I don't need to. Then I forget and I do it again. Okay, so when Edmund gets home, we're gonna need to have him equip the sword again. Malaria for Warren. Why did we even have you here again? Were you just to be drank from? And if so, why did we not take your legs? Oh well. Have fun dying of malaria. Can't use coagulate because it's not a wound. Darn. Hey, at least the cloth is done. You know, what didn't get destroyed from the constant weather effects. And when Edmund gets home, he'll put on one of the extra shirts we've got. Pretty nice. There's no prisoner gain on release, right? Yeah, no. Edmund's almost home. Where you can get a better weapon than a fucking club. There's the Arcanexus quest. Once you're done unloading your inventory, where's the sword? Where is your sword, I should say? Wait, is someone carrying it? Yep. There we go. And now Edmund is hiding in his room. Thank goodness he equipped that before that. Now we do have this Psi trainer for him to learn, but the problem is he never has any Psi focus because he gets like no time to do it. So I'm gonna change Edmund to just always meditating. It won't be as good for his recreation need though. So how about instead, we'll let Edmund sort of relax for the last 3 hours of the day and do some more meditation. That should get him to have a pretty decent Psi focus level. However, for now, he's just gonna walk around in his room for who knows how fucking long. Also, can we please deconstruct this blood torch? It's just annoying just sitting there. Back to building the things that almost got you killed. If only I could have given a psychic tea to Edmund before he went on a depressive mood binge, because that could have actually saved him from it. And it's not dangerous to have one tea. He's still wearing something tattered. Yeah, he's still wearing the tattered button-down shirt. Another worksite that I don't care about. The steel worksite is the only thing I'd consider raiding, and because I have no pack animals, I wouldn't even consider that one because, well, I wouldn't be able to carry that much steel back. How many mad donkeys are there? 4 or 8? This is animals. Okay, 5 is not the worst, but I'm still gonna stay inside and let them die on the traps. If they even go for the traps, maybe they won't. Okay, 1 did. There's pretty much the rest. Okay. Donkeys are all dead. Had to use even more steel, but what can you do? The long-range mineral scanner can't come soon enough, by the way. Although maybe we should go for deep drilling first. Priority. Just because then deep drilling is better for getting steel and long range is better for getting components. And although we are low on components as well, we actually, no, we aren't low on components. We were low on components when I initially selected that research. We do need someone to be doing all this research. Right now, Namekian and Edmund are best at research, but Namekian is constantly doing other stuff. Namely, hauling. That explains why we haven't been getting research done. I don't know why her hauling and cleaning were at a 3 when they should be at a 4. Whoopsie. So Edmund, are you going to take off the shirt? Oh no, because I forced you to wear it. I forgot. You want to put on a new shirt, Edmund? Is there not a... Oh, there isn't, because these are including... Oops. Well, NG, you want to work on making him a new shirt when you're done the crafting of the spikes? Thanks. That's a big whoopsie. I didn't even think about that. Now, there is the possibility that if I had everyone wearing Devil Strand parkas instead of Devil Strand dusters, that they would be good in all temperatures, and I wouldn't have to change them out when it's cold. However, the parkas are not as defensive as dusters, so I'm not doing that. I'm just doing the swapping to toques when the cowboy hats are no longer necessary, which also might be a thing. Maybe if I had made Devil Strand toques, then I wouldn't need to worry about it, but oh well. Although we're using human leather for the hat, for the cowboy hat, so I would want human leather toques if I was going to do that, and those wouldn't be good enough. Oh, whatever. Let's maybe get this room finished. And she's got a lot of work on her plate, to be honest. If only she was awake longer. Or just worked faster. Now we can smooth the floor in these two areas. Okay, this quest, let's go ahead and accept it. And we'll send Pig to do it. What are you butchering? Oh, some chicks. Yeah, no, don't worry about those. We have corpses in here. Yeah. Someone will haul those, maybe. There's the Silent Neuroformer. Edmund. Go ahead and upgrade your Silink after this. Automatically got wall raise. Wow, that ability sucks too. You are not learning anything useful, are you? Well, why don't you learn Berserk? Oh, never mind. You're not at a high enough power for it. What level is Berserk? Oh. It doesn't tell me. It's level 5. Okay, so we need one more Neuroformer. And he might get it for free, which means that buying this would be a waste. So yeah, I should still use it. Duh, what am I thinking? That way he knows how to use the power and it won't give it to him for free. And she's finally building the walls again. After having not done it for so long. He's bringing up his psi focus. Looks like I may have given him way more way more time than he needed to get his focus up high. Oh well. Let's tell him to go for 75%, I guess. And Edmund is cutting the chunks, okay. After that, why don't you haul some of them, because I want these rooms cleaned up a bit. But he's not wearing pants, is he? Oh yeah, he is wearing pants. He's just not wearing the shirt. For some reason, I read it as him not wearing either. Hopefully he gets the other one too. No, he got the jade. Whatever. You're not gonna do the thing I told you to do? All the limestone chunk, my guy. So Yeah, you're working on that. Suspend it now. Soon enough, we'll have the walls finished in this, and we'll be able to set up air conditioners and heaters in here because I set up the walls along the sides so that way they could have an AC put there. Plus, I had to mine out one for the jade anyway, so I figured may as well. Finish the wall, please, before doing the conduits. So they're fully enclosed rooms. There we go. Isn't that nice? Now we'll get our wall lamps set up. One for each room. And they'll all be nice and powered as well. Then it's a matter of the furniture. They're gonna need beds. All of them will be made out of wood, of course. And beyond that, we'll just have some like statues for them and stuff like that, which I do think I already started the construction of, making 6 of them. Make that 8. 2 for each room. Warren's resistance has been broken. Somehow, some way, surviving... You know what? Good for you. I was gonna say, somehow you survived the malaria. Honestly, good job. No medicine, and just treated by hand, and treated really late. Like, good on you. Now let's take your legs as a reward. Now, I could just take their spines, I believe, and it shatters the spine, which means that they can't move. And while that is really funny, the legs are more useful to me. Okay. Going nice, going nice. And she's using the telescope. Good for her. Glad we got it. Then instantly had toxic fallout. Let's worry about the conduits, maybe. Get all that built. Nice. Okay. Now let's copy this color. There we go. Now she's just going to finish off that last conduit, which is probably an unnecessary conduit, but it's just there for symmetry's sake. And now she'll do the beds, and she should start smoothing things, I believe. Which will take a considerable amount of time, because smoothing takes a very long time, but it'll make the bedrooms look very nice. And the statues may not even be necessary. Should be really quite something, wouldn't it? Oh, but she has to do this one spike trap first. That I think was set off by this bear. And repairing shit, I guess, as well. There we go. Now she's smoothing stuff. Yeah, it doesn't take as long as it could, thankfully, but it does take a while. But look how nice it's going to look. Well, let's turn all of these into prisoner beds. Now that's something, isn't it? That right there is a nice little prison. Now it's only able to hold 4 people, but mind you, this is for people who we actually want to recruit. This is the we care about their happiness rooms. Or if we get a quest to hold prisoners, this is where we'll put them. Anyone who we just want for blood is in the room with Warren, Garen, and Julian. They're honestly lucky they even have beds in here. They can't revolt, so I shouldn't really care. Really, the only reason they have beds is because it makes the surgery to remove their legs easier. Deep drilling is done. Now let's get the ground penetrating scanner so that we can get steel mining underway. It is September, so we don't need to fuel the passive cooler anymore. It was a little bit of a waste of wood. Although, frankly, you know what? I have too much wood. I don't care. I don't care if I'm wasting wood. Now, the temperature in here should get to a pretty nice one. Because it has natural roofing, which tends to, I believe that makes the temperature better. I'm not 100% sure. I just know in mountain bases, temperature usually is not an issue. Angie, why'd you do one floor and then leave? Oh, because more meal. Okay, we're gonna fix this meal thing, right? The whole reason is that she's constantly leaving is because she's constantly going back to make more meals. We're gonna have her just... I can't change that to a ×1, can I? What does she not use? So she doesn't use fertilized and insect jelly. Or insect meat, okay. No insect meat and insect jelly. Yes, human meat. Yes, unfertilized. Okay, there we go. So do that. Only Engie. Pause when satisfied. 50. Unpause at 10. That way, she will have a massive amount of meals in bulk prepped. And in doing that, we shouldn't have to worry about it as much. Why do people never haul their book back? I don't like having a Meki do this, but it's better her than Edmund, who's kind of feeding the prisoners and shit. Although I will have him haul the body parts out of the prisoner room. Yeah, this will take a while for her to cook up the 50 meals, but when she's done that, since they're both on unpause at 10, she'll be able to go a while without having to cook. Combat supplier, nice. They will buy the legs if I need to sell them. Luciferium we can sell. The Psychite Tea we can sell. That's nice. We can buy some more components. That's always nice. Let's see. Sell the steel spears, recurve bows and pilas. We don't need frag grenades. We'll keep that. Keep those. Okay. Prestige Cataphract helmet. It's only good, but that's pretty good. But we do have a marine helmet and a recon helmet already. I don't really want more. Now there is a Zeus hammer here. I said about wanting one and I didn't forget. They are only normal quality and it's not persona, which means that they have a lot of ways to go before they're like a really good weapon. But it is still a very nice weapon to have. I will sell the legs, I think. You know what, no, I'll keep them just in case something happens. But there we go. Now, a Meki gets a Zeus hammer. So that we have something to deal with mechanoids. Meanwhile, Enchi will go back in here to smoothing a floor. Now, the nice thing about the floor smoothing is that the floors that have been smooth give a +2 bonus, which is, you know, whatever. You can have a carpeted floor for, like, you know, a +2. But the walls that get smoothed are also going to give a bonus, which no normal walls in the game do that. The only ones that do are smoothed walls. See, +1. That's a big deal. That, okay, and a slave ship. Okay, well, you know what? That's more things to trade. Anyone I want to join me? Let's see, Bekash. This is a child, fast learner and jealous. I don't like jealous. What about you? Nope. Okay. More components is nice. Always need more components. Some death rest capacity serums are nice. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, the prestige cataphract armor, you know, if I bought that and I also bought the prestige cataphract helmet, I could pretty much send my people into death and they'd still win. But that would be so much money. I don't want to spend it. I know that that's probably not a good idea, but I can craft my own. So I won't spend it. Now, I'm going to have Edmund go ahead and ingest one of these and have Ameki ingest the other one. Now they're both at tier 2, so they can use both their accelerators. But we can build more because we've got 5 more here, which means they can each get 2 more, and then we'll, I guess, give Edmund an extra one because he was here first. Now, Edmund, ingest 2 of these, or 3 of these, I mean. There we go. So, let's see. Do we want a hemopump, a hemogen amplifier, or a glucosoid, or a psychofluid pump? So, I gotta remind myself what all these do. Hemopump increases how much blood they can hold, how much hemogen they can hold. That's kind of whatever. The amplifier is a pretty good one. Glucosoid makes them move faster. That's definitely what we are going to get. Psychofluid increases psychic sensitivity. We'll worry about that in the future when that really matters. And we have the accelerator already. So psychofluid is absolutely what we want here. Like, there's not a world where we pick something other than that. Problem is, we only have enough to make 2. Because we need a lot more plasteel. So what I'll do is, for now, this might be a bit greedy, I'm just gonna give both to Edmund. Because he is really, really good at melee combat. Ameki is too, but he's even better. And I want him moving fast as fuck. He's also, you know, a psychopath, so, you know, why not? That adds to your melee combat skills, right? I know it doesn't. Now, all this cloth is deteriorating out here. So, Ameki, what are you currently doing? Cutting trees? I need you to haul all the cloth that you made. Just so that way, it's not just deteriorating outside. Now, the whole reason I wanted all that cloth, first of all, it was for toques. You know, I wanted to make some toques. And now a bulk goods trader. My goodness, we are rolling in traders all of a sudden. But I also wanted it to make carpeted flooring for their rooms. Edmund, use the comms console. I told you to do it. Stop doing other shit first. Okay, let's see here. So we could sell all this human meat. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, how much would we get? Oh, not actually that much. Components, all of them. Advanced components, all of them. Sell all this leather. The human leather is going to be the big ticket item. Yeah, we'll save that. And the plain leather we keep because we use that for a lot. No, we'll sell the plain leather too. And I'm keeping the thrombo fur. Here, plasteel, we need this. Oh boy, we can get the glucosoid pumps that I wanted. Gun turrets or whatever. This is something that'll increase social up to 8. That's intellectual and cooking max to 8. I get another one of these though. I really would prefer if they would give me something higher than normal quality for these books. That'd be quite nice. But it seems they do not want to. Yeah, no, we'll actually keep that. Okay, so we're buying quite a bit. However, the human leather more than accounts for it. So let's just... There we go. I'm going the wrong way. What am I thinking? And that's enough plasteel to make 2 more glucosoid pumps. Hot damn! That bulk goods trader couldn't have come at a better time. Plus, got rid of most of our useless leathers and a good bit of our human leather. Which, you know, the human leather is nice to have some of, but like the other leathers are bad. You go ahead and haul the book, as well as all that silver. Really wish they automatically put the book back. It'd be really nice and would make sense. Well, that's quite good, what just happened there. So, another bulk goods trader. I can't even remember which one was which, so I'll just talk to both of them, I guess. Were you the one I already talked to? No, you've got Flake. So you're new. Plate armor is whatever. We've got another recreation thing, why not? Shooting, I don't care. Cooking and artistic up to 10. That one might be worth it. But I think I'm gonna not get it, because I don't want to just keep spending money like that. I could buy more gold as well. I'll do that. Plus the components and advanced components. And the plasteel. I'll also buy their steel while we're at it. And we will pay it off with human leather. That doesn't completely pay it off, but it pays off enough that I'm not losing too much money. And I already traded with you guys. That's a pretty good day for trading. My goodness. 4 orbital traders in one day. Like, what the fuck happened there? Randy is blessing me, and I don't know why, and it kind of scares me. I wish I had the mod that lets me select similar, so I could just select all the power conduits and destroy them and start replacing them with the ones that can't zzz. Especially up here. I think I might just go ahead and do that. So I don't have the ability to upgrade them, so I'll have to just deconstruct them if I want to do that, and it's gonna be hard. I have to do that one by one. Oh boy. You know what, actually, tell you what, I'm not gonna do that right now, and the reason is I'm going to get that mod for the next stream, and I'll do it then. Unless I forget. In which case, I'm gonna feel like a moron. Okay, NG, what you working on currently? Okay, meditating. I meant when you're not meditating, what are you working on? Whatever. Anyway. All in all, though, the amount of plasteel we just got was genuinely amazing. I'm so glad that we just had that happen. We are running out of hemogen packs from all that we're spending on these psychofluid pumps, but I think that they're fine. That's a fine use for them. Plus, we can always make more. They're not exactly expensive. Just cost medicine. Okay. Now, here's what's going to happen. We're going to have him death rest early. Both of them. The reason for that being, I want to give them that buff. There we go. Plus, it's probably for the best to have them death rest before the death rest timer hits 0, because if we let it wait too long, then it takes them a lot longer to get done death resting. If I were smart, I'd have it be like in shifts, right? While one's death resting, the other isn't. But I'm not smart. But yeah, this'll give them a nice movement speed buff. I don't know if it's. I guess it's going to be in their health area, but it's not there yet. But it'll be quite nice, quite nice indeed. And they've got the 2 accelerators, and they're in death rest casket. So this is the fastest it can possibly go. This room, this prison cell up here, has gone along pretty well. Why don't you keep smoothing up here? I want you to get all the floor in here done. Get one room finished. I mean, the walls still wouldn't be finished, but... Nah, before you go to bed, finish off the door floor. The door floor. But look how nice that floor looks. It looks very prison cellish. I mean, I'll be honest. It is a natural stone floor that has just been smoothed to a nice looking floor. In my mind, I see cement there, right? But it's supposedly really nice looking, which that kind of raises a question. I wonder what it's supposed to, like, how does this look nice? Supposedly this is a +2, which is nicer looking than wooden flooring. That's nicer looking than brick flooring, but yet concrete is ugly. I'm not sure how that works. Because, like, over here, these paved paths, these are a 0. Concrete's a -1. I don't get it. How is rough flooring ugly, but then smooth flooring is exceptionally good looking? Doesn't make sense to me. Also, let's smooth out the corner up here. I want to get all the corners done so that we don't have to worry about doing those. Okay. During a raid or something. Not that I'd really be worrying about smoothing things during a raid, but you get my point. Plus, then I can just forbid her in a room and have her do all the walls, which is what I'm going to do in here. Fire? It's a boom rat. I hate boom rats. Well, let's replace that steel spike trap. I really wish wild animals didn't set off traps. I know that it doesn't make sense for why they wouldn't, but I just wish they wouldn't. I also wish they'd stop going into my trap room so deep. I'll actually make this for colonists so that if she suddenly gets tired, she'll just get into the bed. I can tell her to get back out and go into her actual bed, but it'll, that way she won't sleep on the floor, I don't think, when she gets tired. Yeah. So yeah, the bedroom is decent. That's pretty nice. For prison cell standards, this is probably the nicest prison I have ever made on stream. And the best part is I'm not done. I'm waiting for her to get all the flooring and walls finished, because then it'll be decent, but after that I'm gonna be installing the statues. So it'll be even higher quality. It'll be impressive. She's insisting on doing this from the outside for some reason. Whatever. Have fun. So yeah, there is like the single limestone wall. It very much stands out, but that's where we're going to be putting air conditioners, so it won't stand out forever. Thankfully. It's just temporarily going to look like a sore thumb. But once we get ACs, over-the-wall coolers, I guess we could just do a full-on cooler. No, over the wall would probably be smarter. Now, do we have power leading down here yet? Like a power line? No. So let's do that. Let's use some of the massive amount of steel we bought, and let's start connecting up this other geothermal. And the whole reason why I want it connected is, even though it's not built yet, is because once we hit a power drain issue, which I'm pretty sure once we install the air conditioners, it will be one, because we're going to be installing those and heaters. Once we get to that point, I want it to be nice for them. You know, a nice power generation for those two. There's a medical emergency going on. Malnutrition. Yep. That'll do it. That will absolutely be a medical emergency, alright. Please do not die of malnutrition. On the bright side, the death rest is almost done. Also, bulk goods trader, ha 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 ha, even more. Once they wake up, I will go ahead and have him go talk to the trader. So yeah, look at this. Psychofluid Rush. Until his next death rest, he's just... Those are the ones that do psychic sensitivity. I did the wrong ones. Okay, you know what? Ameki, congratulations. You now have some psychic sensitivity that won't matter. I can't believe I built the wrong fucking machines. I literally checked them, I read them, and I built the wrong ones. I am the dumbest man on earth. At least I can buy one more serum. I can't believe how stupid I am. Let's buy more plasteel. We'll need it. I'm so dumb. So absolutely stupid of me. Anything else I could sell that would be... probably not all the human meat. Well, let's sell the berries for one. What else could I sell? I mean, I could sell the jade. I don't want that. I don't know why I've been holding on to it. Let's sell all our wood. We don't need it. I could sell 50 chickens. 50 hens, rather. That would drastically reduce how much eggs we're producing, but we are so good on food right now that I'm actually willing to do it. Now, I'm gonna have Edmund drink this one. Because we need to build the correct thing this time. Which was, I believe, the glucosoid pump. I believe that's what I did wrong. Yeah. Psychic sensitivity, move faster, glucosoid. I made a stupid error. Let's real quick sell that hat that I just picked up, by the way. I'm angry at myself for making that mistake. But hey, look, on the bright side, like I said, psychic sensitivity isn't bad. That was going to be the next one I was going to give to Edmund. Now, it wasn't going to be the one I was going to give to Meki. She has no reason for it. That was a complete waste on her. But on the bright side, if a psychic soothe appears, she'll be especially happy. I mean, on the downside, if a psychic groan happens, then it will definitely not be. She really just pulled the book out and instantly put it down. Anyway, but I will have Edmund go right back into Death Rest again once the buildings are finished. Just because it won't take him long to wake up. Okay, so clean your Death Rest chamber again, because it already got dirty again. And now start your Death Rest. Now you've got 2 glucosoid pumps. That'll give him a nice benefit. So it won't take him too long to wake up. His Death Rest thing is already at max, so it'll be... Oh wait, no, I forgot. The speed isn't changed by how much they need. I'm thinking of it modded. Modding it makes that not happen. Whatever, you know what? He'll be asleep for a while, but it's fine. We've got a Mechie to do the wardening. And he can just sleep it off. It sucks, but it's fine. Please haul that book into the bookshelf. Only I weren't so stupid. Surprised no one could buy that longsword. I mean, I guess I could have sold it to the combat supplier after I bought the weapon from him, but whatever. Now, we do have an orbital beam targeter and a psychic insanity lance to figure out who to use those on. Transport pod raid. Ooh, a samurai helmet. That looks really cool. Tech Prof Persona Core would be really nice. But gosh, you attack and have that high damage, and it's a transport pod, so I'm gonna say no. That will just kill my colony. That will literally be the end of my colony. So that's a no. I hate to say no to such good quest reward, but as I was saying though, we've got the orbital beam targeter and the psychic insanity lance, which those are some pretty good things to have. Definitely a fan of red foxes again. How many this time? 8. Okay, everyone stay in area 1. Let them kill themselves on the spikes, I guess. Although, let's stop holding this door open. That should make them less likely to actually go on the spikes. I think they still probably will, but they'll be less likely to do so. And because they'll be less likely to do so, there's a chance I'll save on steel. It's a small chance. I'm pretty sure it won't work, but it might happen. Maybe. I mean, it's worked so far, at least. I'm sorry, this grizzly bear died from another grizzly bear attacking it. Wow. Trouble in paradise. She's got a lot of meals to cook, because I did set it so that she's making quite a bit at once. If they're both supposed to unpause at 10, why is one pause and the other unpause? That was weird. That should never happen. Now, Mechie, can you haul the advanced components before they decay? As well as the regular ones. NG... Oh boy, the red foxes are still absolutely killing themselves. NG, when you're done that meal, let's open that door in case of a raid. Oh well, most of the red foxes are dead now, but Here, is that all the... No, there's still one more. I thought he was just running over to a spike trap to kill himself right away. See, I could set up a door over here, and that would save me from having to worry about manhunters setting off the traps, but it would also mean that I would have to send someone over to close the door anytime there's a manhunter, and if a raid then showed up, we would have to hope the manhunters could kill off the raiders, because otherwise the raiders will just break in somewhere else, and that's what would be probably happening. So I'd really rather just waste the steel on manhunters rather than something worse happening. Wasting steel is better than wasting lives. Also, look at how nice this room looks now that it's finished. It's a decent room. All the beds are excellent except one. Nice. Are either of these excellent? No. Excellent and excellent. Let's make another bed or two in here until we get one that's excellent quality. The rest we can just re-deconstruct. We do need to get some more wood. That gives a mechie something to do, I suppose. NG's gonna have to rebuild all these steel traps from all the fucking foxes. Again! Feels familiar. But that's the price we pay to have safety. Now, I said about getting rid of the conduits and replacing them with the ones that can't zzz, and I could replace the ones that are currently outside with those. However, that would actually be bad, because if I do that right now and leave the other ones as regular ones, it would actually increase the chances of a zzz event happening in a building, whereas right now, there's a very real chance it could happen outside in the grass where it wouldn't matter. So I'm going to not do that until absolutely sure that it's the right call. Okay, go on. Make an excellent bed. Oh, there we go. That was easy. Now every prisoner gets an excellent quality bed. Only the best for my prisoners, except for the ones I don't care about. So every bedroom will be decent. Somewhat poor. But the statues will improve that. But we can't start working on the statues until we get Pig back, and Pig is... Where is Pig? Oh, it's one of the active ones, that's why. So, 3 more days. Then we could do this old complex, which I think Edmund will probably be doing once he wakes up, which is very soon. Holy crap. Very, very soon. So there we go. Now he's got a glucosoid rush and a psychofluid rush. So he's got plus 24% move speed. Pretty damn good. So he's got everything set up except recreation. We need to make sure he doesn't lose all his recreation. Actually, let's haul the stuff over here. I'm gonna have him work on hauling shit until, there we go, meditation time. Well, let him finish hauling that. And now meditate, get your recreation up. I'm sure he's enjoying this quite a bit, just being able to sit back and relax. Okay, yeah, why don't you do something that'll increase your recreation faster? Okay, well, never mind. You ran out of time. Well, that's all you get. Whoops. Form caravan, we're going here. 1.3 days. Yeah, a little annoying. You don't need to bring a hemogen pack with you, though. Bring 3 days worth of food and an excellent bedroll. Actually, you know what? Bring a Hemichin pack or two, actually, now that I think about it. Because, yeah, you're only at 80. So you might end up running out if you have the wrong things to fight. Like if you have to fight something actually dangerous. And you do have your actual weapon with you this time, which will be a great increase to your strength. Now, I didn't give him a better helmet. He's going out there not wearing anything. Real quick, wear the marine helmet. Now do the caravan. That could have been close. He was going out there without any head armor. He already has not very good body armor because NG is not crafting because she's busy doing the floors. I am actually gonna forbid that and have her do the more important button-down shirt. Oh no, she's still gonna... Okay, forbidding that does nothing. She'll just start doing the walls then. But this way she'll have a shirt ready for him when he gets back. I don't think he'll need a shirt that badly. I am hoping for insectoids, because he doesn't have the Zeus hammer. She just made it and then instantly took it off, so he'd have to wear her old one. That's kind of mean. Or at least rude, not mean. Now, we're gonna need to get the reliquary built. Ithne, they did transport pods, but thank goodness they did them in a bad location. That could have been bad. That could have been very, very bad. There we go. All the raiders killed themselves. Did any of them even survive? No, they all died instantly. That's good, I guess. Free auto pistols. That's quite nice. I don't know why I didn't just use the unforbid all thing. There we go. Just allow everything. Pretty good day. You know, the raiders killed themselves without using up too many traps. Not bad. And the ground penetrating scanner is complete, which means we can finally start scanning for steel. That is something we need to prioritize now. We are very low on steel. We actually would be out if it weren't for all those traders earlier. So we'll build this, and then Ameki can start doing this after she finishes the biosculpting research. I do want her to finish that first, just so that we can work on crafting a biosculptor pod as well. Because there's no point in doing the bioregeneration cycle research until we already have a sculptor pod created. And we need the steel for all this shit anyway, so the scanning takes priority. Venerated terminal. Yeah, okay. You'll stop by that on your way home, Edmund. That'll be nice. That'll... Yeah, no, that's kind of nice that it's on the way. Also, wow. We need more egg boxes. Actually, I don't know if they can access it if I do it that way. Edmund is almost here. Let's get this done. Oh, the door is here, really? Oh, whatever. It is insectoids, nice. Also, he is hungry, so why don't you go ahead and eat the, eat one of the meals you brought, I guess. Insects will wake up in 1 hour. Never mind, don't eat the meal. Then you can eat the meal after tending yourself. But yeah, insectoids are a lot better to deal with sharp weapons, whereas mechanoids with blunt weapons. Oh, mechanoids as well? It's both? I know it could be both. I don't like that unstable fuel node, by the way. I hate unstable fuel nodes. If that's the only node, though, that's fine. It's not. I had to jinx it. Yep, that's about what I expected. Get out of there, Edmund. See, Edmund is especially weak to fire. He needs to get outside, basically, before the room overheats. They are going to overheat. No, melee attack it and then tend yourself. Okay, good work. Now, thankfully, these are stone walls, so the fire won't spread, and these are steel. Because of my mods, the fire still won't spread. Now, I'm gonna claim this, so I can deconstruct it. Just because I want to get around that fuel node. I'm also gonna deconstruct this wall here. Ooh, messing. I'm surprised that this fuel node here didn't get set off. Uranium is whatever. Okay, I'm gonna hold all the doors in here open. Plasteel, nice. Luciferium, nice. Okay, this didn't go too bad at all. All in all, a very simple quest. Edmund even fully healed up. Oh, there goes the fuel node. That's why I opened up the stuff there, so it'd be considered outside. Also, hyperweave. Hell yes. 12 isn't that much, but it's worth a decent bit. It's worth $9 each. The fire is about to burn itself out. Quest completed. I'm not gonna worry about... you know what? The supply satellite could give good supplies. I don't think it ever does, but... Raw fungus. Yeah, never is good, now is it? Go ahead and grab the packaged meals, I guess. You might need them. You won't. Well, that went pretty well. We got researched for the Arc of Hunger? No, the Arc of Hunger is the one we already did, isn't it? No, it's not. Oh, it's because we failed one of the quests, that's why. I was like, well, why are there 5 already that say that the quests are related, plus the 6th one that I haven't finished yet? Because I failed one. Oops. Okay, yeah. Now, Meki should work on the scanner now. At least when she would normally do research. She has to cut the trees first. But yeah, there we go. Hopefully she finds us some steel. Even just one decent sized vein, and we're set. That's when I'll set up a deep drill, start mining the steel, and we'll go back to researching some biosculpting, bioregeneration this time. Oh, pig's back. Okay, Edmund. Welcome to the Worshipful Village where there's 4 people. This doesn't seem like it's going to be very difficult. Who is the best at shooting? 3, 5, 8, 9. You are. Hey, and I hit melee 19. Yeah, I don't think you guys are gonna get past my shield belt. With a bunch of bows and arrows. But, nice thought. It's the thought that counts. Why don't you go ahead and top off of that guy? Just to speed up his death. That's why you shouldn't be worshipping ancient terminals that lead to what we care about. Okay, the moment I hit reform, I'm gonna say to go here, but the moment I hit reform, we're gonna find out where the terminal is. Not the terminal, the item is. And we're gonna wanna send more than just him there, probably. Yep. The Ark. We have 3 days to get there. I will send him back for now. But when we send him back out, I'm just bringing a Meki with him. It's just him and a Meki. They've both got shield belts, right? No, just he does. Imps are attacking from multiple angles. Well, please die to the traps. That's all I ask. Oh, you guys will. Thank goodness. And one of you got downed, so you get to die slowly. Ah, 2 of you got downed. 1 from each raiding group. Let's see. Do either of you have anything at all that would make you worthwhile? No. And no. Have fun bleeding out. Cargo pods. Chocolate! Wow, that's quite nice. So yeah, what'll probably happen, I'm gonna have a Meki wear a full suit. She'll have the marine armor and the grenadier armor. The marine helmet, I mean, and the grenadier armor. I'll have him wear the recon helmet. I'll have her bring the orbital power beam targeter. I don't plan on using it, but if we need it in an emergency, she'll have it. And we'll use all of that power amongst the 2 of them to hopefully take out the mechanoids. Hopefully. Since she's got the Persona Zeus, or not Persona, the regular Zeus hammer, she should kick their asses. probably wouldn't be worth getting giving Pig's melee weapon to Edmund, since it's so much worse, even though it is blunt. Another raid, by the way. Randy isn't gonna give me a break today, is he? Well, at least they're attacking immediately. Okay. They're bombing their way in. That's awful. Get out of there, get out of there, you're getting shot. Okay. Fuck me, that was bad. No, Pig, don't fight them. Just haul. Oh, good. Now they go for the traps. Now that it doesn't matter anymore, they're going to waste all the traps. Actual dicks. That's what you guys are. You at least have anything good? Chemical fascination. No, yeah, no, you're terrible. Have fun bleeding out. But tell you what. Make you naked when you do it. Yeah, they intend to breach my walls. They'll determine their own path and destroy anything in their way. Thank fucking goodness for that, huh? Oh, and an eclipse. Good for you. Is anyone... no, Pig kind of needs treatment. He needs coagulated. Ameki needs treatment, but I'm waiting for Edmund to get back to treat her. She should be fine. She's not bleeding too much. I mean, she is bleeding a lot. If she involuntarily death rests, she involuntarily death rests so well. Edmund, hurry up! Why are you so slow? You need to treat her before she does actually death rest. I prefer not to have it happen. I mean, she might just heal on her own at this rate. There you go. She did not death rest. Meki fully healed too. Okay, well, that means once everything's hauled, it's time. Clean up all the blood in here from a Meki. Okay. Edmund and Ameki are gonna head out now. Oh. Hopefully, they can, handle this themselves. I mean, I guess you know what? Yeah, sure. You can take the pemmican. Just take exclusively pemmican, I guess. Good luck, Edmund and Emiki. You guys are definitely doing a risky mission here. Speaking of risk, this giant hole in our wall needs to be fixed now. Since you didn't do it sooner, Enchi, you're doing it now. Instead of sleeping. Oh, no. You think now you can rest. You took too long. Fast walker, 7 in construction, 7 in mining, and capable of intellectual and crafting, and that's not ideal, but he could be a good miner, but I don't think just being good at mining and construction is enough, especially because what's he gonna do when there's nothing to mine? Because he can't craft and like to make stone blocks either. Yeah, I know you're in a break risk. That's because you don't get to sleep because your lazy ass is doing something else all the time. There. You know what? Fine. Sleep a little bit because it is 5. Give you enough sleep that you're gonna be, yeah, really upset, but at least you slept. Just forbid those for now so she prioritizes other stuff. That attack was really aggravating. He's got so much to butcher. Let him haul all the clothing, because this is a massive pile of it. There you go, Enchi. Now that you've fully rebuilt the walls, you can work on the traps. Because we are going to need new traps now. They burned through some for some reason, despite the fact that they knew that they were there and avoided them, because fuck me. A lot of clothing to get destroyed. Not to mention all those human corpses that he's not going to be able to butcher because of the amount of time it's taking. Yeah, Enchi, you're a little bit tired. Is that the problem? A little bit sleepy because I forced you to stay up all last night because of your dumbass doing stupid shit. Don't worry, it's almost time to go to bed. Let's see, what time do I have it set to? 22? Yeah, we're at 21. There you go, it's 22. Go to bed, Enchi. You can finally sleep now. Enjoy that. Yeah, we're not doing that celebration right now. Okay, let's see here. So, in terms of outer defenses, there are 3 mechanoids. There's a Militar, which is like nothing, a Centipede Blaster, which is terrifying, and a Militar, which is like nothing. So, we'll take out the Centipede for sure. That's like the first priority. Okay, Edmund, get out of there for a moment. You need to, And what happened to your health? Oh my, your right leg got destroyed a lot. She probably has this down, but I'll have Edmund try and help just a little more. Avoid too much damage. There we go. And we'll have them coagulate each other, because that's the best way to heal them. Okay. That could have gone a bit better, but it could have been a lot worse too, so fine with that. We have wall raise, which I could use to block off any of these rooms that are filled with mechanoids I don't want to fight. Let's see. Like the Scorcher or the Scorcher. Oh, although the wall isn't big enough. I'd have to do 2 of them for a single room. Plus, the wall is only temporary. We'll just take them out. That could have gone really badly if the fire hit it. I didn't know it was going to wake up there. I want both of you to long jump on top. So it can't breathe fire. There we go. Now let's just take out these 2 Militaurs, and we did it. And we got another nice thing. Can't think of what's called, a relic. Yeah, I didn't think he needed healing. Well, there we go, another relic. That was a bit scuffed how we got it, but definitely I'm very much glad I brought a Mechie. I don't think Edmund could have done this alone, even with the hammer. Dude, she got a lot more damage than I realized. Okay, we've got the Ark of Hunger. Now we can reform it and go back home. Ha. Nice. Quest completed, guys. And just like that, that's one step closer to having enough relics that we will have pilgrims coming very often. We just have to hope that they don't step on traps constantly when they come in. If they do, then that's going to be an issue. But I'm pretty sure they can see where traps are because they'll be considered friendly. At least I think so. Oh well, if they aren't. If they don't, they don't. I don't really mind if they kill themselves that much. It'll suck because we won't get the rewards, but it'll be funny. Also, we are getting drastically low on steel, so NG, stop working on those. Start working on the reliquary, which we don't have finished yet. Jeez, it still needs 840 more work. I'll go ahead and clear their forced clothing so when they get home, they'll take them back off. And another raid from imps. How many of this? 7 and 3. Fuck me! You just trying to use up all my steel at this point? Just having Pig focus on cleaning things, because as long as he's cleaning things, he's outside. As long as he's outside, they'll prioritize going through the trap room. There we go. Even more steel burnt, but really can't help it. At least the reliquary is almost done. Also, why is this reliquary not got anything in it? No relic to install. What do you mean, no relic to install? Don't I have the other... I thought I finished one of the quests and got a relic before. Yeah, the Ark of Hunger is what I've currently got. Did I not do another one before? Am I just, like, going insane? I could have sworn that there was one more that I'd already done yet. Oh well, I guess I'm just going crazy. That is so weird. I have, like, this sense of, like, I don't want to say deja vu, but I had this feeling I had already done it before, but I must not have. Unless I do it in another save? Like, in a different run? And I just don't recall it correctly? I don't know. I don't know what just happened there. That's very weird. Oh, Garen died of malnutrition. I don't really care. They're just there for blood. Plus, to be fair, he was 41. He's getting up there in age compared to the other two that were both in their not even 20s and 20s. Yeah, medical emergency. Feed Julian. No, not feed on Julian. Feed him. There you go. Well, that one guy died, but who cares? Not me, that's for sure. Edmund, what are you wearing? Why are you wearing a cloth button-down shirt? Supposed to wear the Devil Strand one. There isn't one crafted yet, that's why. Oh well. We got the relic now though, which means Edmund. Let's install it. "67-year-old that's bad at like everything important." Well, there we go. At least now we've got the relic, so pretty nice. It doesn't seem to be giving any benefits emotionally, which is dumb, but whatever. Destroy a camp. There's 6 pig skins, and we get a Tech Prof Persona Core. Oh. I might say yes to that. I'll let Edmund get a new shirt first, though. It means NG needs to stop smoothing the floor and start tailoring a button-down shirt. Yeah, you don't get to sleep quite yet. Just finish crafting this and then you can sleep. Now, Edmund, go put on the clothing and then I'll instantly tell you to clear it. But yeah, you need to sleep, don't you? No, you're actually pretty much fine. Okay, well then. He is going to be fighting 6 people. Because of that, I'm going to have him wear the prestige helmet, but I won't have him wear the armor because the armor will slow him down a lot. But yeah, let's see. Where's the bandit camp? Oh, that's kind of far away. Oh, that's annoying. I'll let him cut this oak tree before he goes. Like a couple of them, just to make sure our Mechi's able to do stuff in the morning. Okay, I know, you're not gonna start cutting a chunk. That's a bit much. 2.5 days. Yeesh, that's gonna take you a while, Edmund. So, go ahead and take some hemogen packs. Take some packaged survival meals, yeah. Probably not that many. We'll do 8. And, yeah. He should be able to hand it. It's just 6 pigskins. Pigskins suck at combat. They are awful. And they'll probably be like 50-50, like half of them with ranged and half of them with melee. The ranged ones won't matter unless they have quick firing weapons because of a shield belt. So if they have like rifles or revolvers, we're fine. Easy. If they have machine pistols, that'll be a bit more scary. There we go. Mechi's back to scanning. How close are we? Only 8% to a guaranteed find. Not ideal. There's also, yet again, a lot of tainted clothing that needs to be hauled, but the area for it needs to be expanded with this much of it. There. Pig is just gonna keep butchering people as well. Get all that human flesh. Make sure we get all of it, though. This is how we get all that human leather that we can sell for a massive amount of money. This is our main income source, is just selling human leather. Like, I know we make jokes about organs being worth money, like a lot of money very often, but like, let's be real here. Human leather, well, obviously in a 1 versus 1 trade, 1 human leather versus 1 heart, the heart's worth more, but you get so much human leather. And the organs, like, you only get like 3. Like, you get a lung, a kidney, and a heart. Like, I know you can take the arms, eyes, and stuff like that, especially with the mod I've got that lets you do that. But, like, those aren't worth near as much as the other ones. They take so much time and so much medicine to get that it's actually probably not worth as much. But even if you take a kidney, a lung, and a heart from a prisoner, it takes that prisoner being alive to actually do that. So for any enemy that dies instantly, all you're going to get out of them is leather. Obviously, if you have the opportunity to take the organs and then butcher them and turn them into human leather, that's going to be worth the most possible money per person. But because raids will send like 17 people after you, and most of them are going to die, not just get down, it's pretty lucrative. So it's a very good thing to have a cannibal group because they don't mind butchering them. And butchering them is how you get all that human leather, that sweet, sweet human leather. And we've got 1,051 right here, and each unit of it is worth $4.20. That's just so good. Also, there's a smoke pop pack here. I don't think we need that. I'll just forbid it so that we don't actually haul it somewhere. So I'll let him consume this meal, do his meditation, and then I'm going to have him haul all this clothing because I want him to haul the leather mostly. But he has to haul the clothing to do the leather. How close is Edmund? Pretty close. Okay, now haul all that human leather. Oh, or at least as much as you can. That speeds things up considerably, although they're not in the water, so they won't decay as fast. That stuff still needs hauling, but This way he'll get the meat and the leather away as soon as possible. And he won't do weird, like, in and out of the facility trips. Yeah, we're just gonna need to expand this even more. It's just so many articles of clothing to get hauled. Well, that's pretty good. Wanderer, I don't know what your stats are, so I'm not saying yes. We're almost at the bandit camp. Once I finish this bandit camp, I'm gonna have Edmund start walking home, but I'm gonna end the stream before he's able to make it home. It's gonna, I wanna have this be the end. Technically, I should probably end it here, but I wanna make up for the fact that I haven't been able to stream the last 2 days by actually doing a nice size stream today. So even though normally I'd end right now, I'll go a little bit longer. So let's see, any turrets? So yeah, there's one turret in like the entire compound. Is that it? Is that the only turret? That's fucking hilarious. Anyway, let's see here. Knife, grenades, gotta worry about him. Knife, grenades, gotta worry about him. Knife, and somewhere else there's another person, isn't there? So yeah, we'll worry about the 2 frag grenade people, that's for fucking sure. Those are the biggest threats by damn far. So, oh, there we go. There's the last person, a shotgunner. So most of them are melee, except for the grenadiers. And the grenadiers, of course, are the most dangerous ones. Let me just lure this guy over here. Now, realistically, a shield belt should stop grenades because it's a fragmentation grenade. The fragmentation should get stopped by the shield, but it won't. You're gonna need to jump away. Yeah, because they were setting up to throw frags at you. You need to get out of there when that happens. Tend to yourself while they come around. You're not gonna finish it in time, just run. Now, the whole reason I'm doing what I'm doing right now, just running around them, is because I'm trying to separate them from each other. And I want to take out this turret so it doesn't destroy my shield belt. Or, well, rather the charge on it. There we go. But see, look, I've separated them pretty well. Guao and Trots are way separated from the rest of the group. How close are you to that? 3 hours? 4 hours, okay. Now we just run some more. And let them bleed out. The 2 with grenades, which are the biggest threats, are effectively negated now. I'll tell you right now, long jump should not only cost 5 hemogen. It is such a strong ability. Like, I mean, I'm glad it does. It's very nice, but it's so overpowered to have it only cost that much. Okay. Come on, Chunk. What? How? I played that fucking perfectly. How did he go down? Did they break his legs? Did they seriously just break his legs? Fuck, that's Edmund. That is literally my best character. Well, that's a place to end it. Fuck. Well, our leader's gone. Edmund it was our leader. Well, so we lost Edmund, which already sucks, but the fact he's our leader is even worse because never good to lose a leader. Hopefully he gets put in a hostage situation where they blackmail us into paying money to get him back. I would pay all of our money for that by far. He is worth way too much to me. Probably won't have his sword anymore, so we probably just lost his persona weapon. It's a really nice persona weapon too. But that's how Rimworld is. You know, sometimes Randy fucks with you. This stream has been a barrage of bad and good and bad moments, mostly bad. Which is just Rimworld for you. That's, welcome back, I guess, is what Randy's saying. But that's the end of today's stream. I was going to have it go a little longer because the plan was to finish that raid and then have Edmund start coming back, but I'll see you guys tomorrow for the continuation of this fucking heartbreaking story. Bye-bye.